What it is, guys, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at y'all with the weekly updates. Now, this I probably should have brushed y'all yesterday, but as you guys know, I'm been in the middle of a few things, and it's been kind of hectic. So, let's talk about what's coming to Danmachi here shortly. We're getting a special Haruhime box. I'm sure it's just going to be a whale box. We've talked about that in the past, but that is all coming this evening with a rerun of the Danmachi movie stuff, which is awesome because I really need more of that unit. She's really, really good. The Serious and Dupe Exchange is getting a change. What? We'll talk about that when it happens, but it should be live here probably this afternoon whenever the data download happens. Okay? Ultimate War Games, September Season 2, and Familia Rush both kick off tonight. Now, Familia Rush we'll talk very, very, very specifically about here in just a few minutes, but be aware that's coming. We also have episode 11 of the anime, and the anime gacha will be coming on Friday, and then next week, there's a new story event. What's the new story event? Bada bing, bada boom. Pretty straightforward stuff. All new units, I can almost assure you based on how these are, that they are going to be time limited. Let's go look at the units here in a second. But interesting, earn an extra 150 Iris as a reward. Not sure how that's going to work, but that's pretty awesome. Here's the new Leafia. Looks like these are mostly, your Halloween-ish units. I'm sure the story is going to be absolutely spectacular, but whenever we get one of these seasonal events, you can almost rest assured they're going to be time limited. Okay? New Bell. Looks like all these are summonable. I don't know if there's going to be a free-to-play unit, but these all look like summonable units, so it's sometimes hard to tell. We'll see. New Lily. Basically a Harry Potter Lily. New Tione. And I can't say enough about that unit. A new Aina. Interesting. Wannabe nerd. Who the hell names this stuff? Anyway. New Aina. New Philvis. And, interesting addition, a new Fells. Now, if you keep a track, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new units. And we haven't had a new Fells, I think, since the original one. So that's an interesting addition. Now, these are all 4 stars. I'm going to guess either Leafia, more than likely Bell, are probably going to be free to play. They're really, really good art. But with 7 units up for grabs here, I can assure you 3 of them are going to be on the banners, or are going to be on each banner, and then one of them is going to be kind of your standalone unit. We don't know what their stats and everything are going to be. They're not dropping until next week. So I'm sure we'll get leaks either this weekend or early next week, and then when we get that, we'll cover them. But as always, you want to try to get at least one of each unit. Of course, they're going to be hero ascended most likely. I think everything's going to be hero ascended going forward. And usually these units are really good, so we'll talk about that. But we are also, with us getting this early, odds are pretty good. We're still looking at a crossover next month. So don't blow all your Iris. Just saying. Start saving. Okay? Next anime unit. There you go. Hint, hint. It'll be dropping on Friday. We'll talk about that. We should be getting it shortly. Now, the Artemis event is back. It is a rerun, which means it is going to be reset. So all the Iris, all the rewards, everything will be basically reset to this. And she is really, really good. So I'm really looking forward to this coming back. So interestingly enough, the gacha is going to be a rerun, which means it's probably going to be limited. It's probably going to have a limited amount of a limited amount of discounted summons. And I really like Artemis. I'd really like to MLB my Artemis this time around. Okay. Another 4-star guaranteed 11 draw ticket up for grabs, which is freaking awesome. And like I said, everything is going to be reset on this. So I need to go get more of that Movie Bell. The Movie Bell is, I underrated him at the time. He's really, really good. Okay. Serios and Dupe Exchange update. You will be able to get hero lights now going forward, but it's going to cost you dupe. So unless you have a bunch of 4-star bonds you're not using, you can probably count that out. It sucks. But what's really nice is at least it's one 4-star bond that you're not going to use. And I've got quite a bit of dupe saved up. So I would almost say that's going to be even better? Question mark? Than the bonds or the tickets? I don't know. But yeah. There you guys go. Big update. We'll talk about all that after it drops. Okay? Now let's talk Familia Rush. Okay? And I said last week you are definitely going to want to, if you were here for the Attack on Titan crossover last year, you want to polish those units. They're going to be really, really useful in Battle 3. Okay? Battle 1, Oak Warrior, Wind Resist, minus 50%, Water Resist, plus 40%. So wind units are absolutely going to be paramount here. Some of the AOT units were wind units. Do the math on that. Okay? The Imps are Wind Resist, minus 50%, and Water Resist, plus 40%, just like the Oak Warriors. Oak Warriors do a physical attack. They do a magic attack with poison and with poison and seal guard. That's pretty brutal. Not gonna lie, that is pretty brutal. But we've got a lot of units here. That Haruhime is gonna be really, really good at this. Enemy is weak against winds, so form a party units that all target wind attack. I wouldn't say all. I would say balance your teams out. But wind is going to be absolutely paramount in this. Battle 2. Okay. Queen Hornet. Wind resist minus 20%. Thunder resist minus 40%. Fire and magic is up 30%. So basically you want physical thunders. Pretty much. Okay. They do water, physical, and magic attacks. Uses slow and buffs its damage reduction. So yeah. They're going to be hard to kill. You want to remove those buffs if you can, but I'm trying to think who would remove that type of buff. I don't think you will be able to. But their counter rate is up, so they're going to be a really tough opponent too. These are getting pretty challenging, I'm not going to lie. Form a party of units that all target thunder physical attack to fight effectively. Yep. 4-star Lightning Otaro can use Insect Killer to reduce damage for all targeted attacks. So, yeah, that Lightning Otaro is going to be pretty badass here. Using 4-star Magnificent Ruler Aisha can also be recommended for reducing enemies' status buffs. So there you go. Aisha is going to reduce status buffs. Otaro is going to attack them most effectively. Pay attention to these. These are going to be really, really, really important. Take notes. Now, this is the big one. Goliath. Thunder resist minus 50%. Magic resist minus 30%. Physical resist is up 30%, which is going to make this foe extremely difficult for most people. He does water, physical, and magic attacks. Buff strength and magic, so you want to remove those buffs. Uses a skill with water resist minus 20%, so it'll reduce your water resistance. So, careful with that. Careful with that. Form a party of units with single target thunder magic attack to fight effectively. Using Outlaw Rabbit Bell is recommended for a single target thunder magic attack. Magic attack. And Giant Killer skill. You can aim for the increased damage. So, not only does that Outlaw Rabbit Bell have the Giant Killer skill, so do most of the Attack, and I think all of the Attack on Titan units. Now, most of them are physical. There's a couple of magics in there, so start planning your teams accordingly. For real. For real. Thunder is going to be best, but that Giant Killer skill is going to be amazing. Okay? You can aim for increased damage using 4-star Echoing Arrow Lily, who has the ability to boost single target attacks. Basically, it's telling you how you want to build your team stack. So start paying attention. Titan units are going to be really, really good here if you don't have those units and you really want that giant killer stat. We'll talk about all of that when it drops tonight, okay? So, Ultimate Wargame September Season 2 will be pre-round for the Familia Wargame. Familia Wargame is coming back, okay? So, participate in the Ultimate Wargame as normal. Ranking will be turned into points, and all Familia members will be tallied to calculate ranking between the Familias. So, if you're in Chestia Familia, you damn well better be kicking ass at this war game. For real. We're going to be focusing a lot this weekend on team building. I know you guys know I've been out of town. I haven't been around. But we're going to focus a lot on team building in the Familia and getting some really, really stellar points. Okay? Leagues will be decided on this ranking between Familias. So, yeah. So, incoming news on September the 19th. So, we're going to take a look at that tomorrow regarding Familia Wargame returning. Guys, pay attention. It's not on here yet, so I'm assuming it's going to be added at some point. We probably have 2 weeks if I had to guess. We'll probably get Record Buster next week. There's nothing here to state that, but I'm guessing we're going to get Record Buster next week. Week after that, Familia Wargames will return, and it is going to be really, really important for you guys to participate this time. So, good stuff, guys. A lot of stuff coming to Danmachi. That is going to be the video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow the Birdman. Hit me up on Booker. Be back at you guys with more information tonight when everything drops, pretty much. And we got stream at 9 p.m., so be there for that, too.